Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. I have a Taurus season reading for the period of May. Retrograde. Right, just because Mercury's not in retrograde, it doesn't mean, Virgo, that you can let everything burden you and pull you back down into a state of like holding on to whatever you can hold on to. Taurus season. Highly spiritual time. Great time for manifestation. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Things that need to get organized. Things that need to get done. You will have to get done now. Saturn going into retrograde. Again, more organization. Pluto, planet of death. Things will be coming down. Things will be feeling quite burdensome. You will feel like you've got to hold on to everything that you can hold on to. Taurus season, this new moon on the 4th, offers you an opportunity, Virgo, to start again. To feel like you are in a position of giving again. To maybe take a bit of time to seek out your own comforts and pleasures and see where you are, Virgo. I'm not going to take these. If you have really been feeling the energy of just being way overly burdened, it is time to let those go. It's time to let them go. It is definitely a time for a new start, Virgo. And if that means that is you just taking that risk, just doing whatever you need to do to just surrender control and release whatever it is that you are holding on to so tightly, be it the status quo, be it like your finances, be it the mind frame of you thinking that you're not going to get what you deserve to get, I would really drop it. Whatever it is that is holding you back, whatever it is that is making you feel burdened, trust the universe right now, Virgo. Because there is really, really no point in holding on to something so tightly where you're just absolutely exhausted by it. And it's not really giving you exactly what you want either. Let it go. Taurus season, Virgo. If this is a relationship, a codependent relationship, if this is you giving way more than you should be giving, if this is not, efforts not being reciprocated, I don't think they are going to be anything other than that. And it is really your time now to decide this Taurus season with the Hierophant and the Sun, what is better for you. It is absolutely a time to get organized. It is absolutely a time to really get your head around the idea that the more inner transformational work you do, the more peace you make with being okay with yourself, the brighter that sun is going to shine on you. The sweeter that pleasure is going to taste. The sweeter that water is going to taste. You've got to drop it. Whatever it is, whoever it is, Taurus season wants you to see it for what it is. And the hardest part of letting go of burdens is that accepting the unfamiliarity of some situations. Stepping outside of the monotonous can sometimes just be the hardest part of familiarity, of comfort zones. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Pluto, death, endings, sex, adventure. It's very intense stuff, and it's got quite an adventure here for you once you decide to get yourself right, Virgo. Taurus season might be asking you to get yourself right, and I think that might even mean rest. It might even mean having a little bit of time to yourself, to go to the gym, to make yourself feel better, to do whatever it is that you need to do. What are your beliefs though? What is true for you? What do you believe, Virgo? It's decision-making time. And I wouldn't be surprised if you find that this is such a spiritually calling time for you. Know one thing though, the sun does want to come out. And I think this might be a sign for you to lighten up. There is only so much of this that Virgo can do before Virgo becomes a dull boy. Don't be a dull boy, Virgo. New moon in Taurus, Venus goes into Taurus. Sensuality. New beginnings, a new dawn. Let go of things that you know are just not working. Let go of it, because the minute you let go of unreciprocal, one-sided, toxic, good-for-nothing relationships where you may be codependent or the other person may be codependent on you, it's all so heavy and it's all so freaking boring, Virgo. So don't be a dull boy or a dull girl, Virgo. Look, you've got somewhere to set your sights. New beginnings, new opportunities, new directions. Looks like the sun wants to shine down on that too. Now, in regards to the Hierophant, this is traditional values, morals, belief systems. This could be a marriage. This could be a partnership. This could be something that is quite codependent, that requires some sort of readjustment in its chemistry. The High Priestess, Virgo, I think you already know. You already know that the harder you think about something, it's not going to make it easier. Queen of Cups, emotional intelligence. Is this in regards to a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini? Or somebody with that in their charts. Emotional intelligence about quite aggressively charging forwards in the direction of your freedom. And making your peace with the fact that the Hierophant is definitely it's a card of internal clarity. Seeking some sort of counsel if you feel necessary. A spiritual teacher, a guide, somebody that will lead you into feeling a lot better about this solo introspection period that then leads to this very solo victory in a direction that is a lot more fruitful than the really mundane that is taking place. Keep going. Emotional intelligence. Charging forward in the direction of not this. Charging forward in a direction out of this. Wriggle out of those ropes, Virgo. High Priestess. I think use this Taurus new moon, May the 4th, to plow yourself into your own independence a little bit more. I keep saying this, Virgo, work, 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 work. It is in your work that you will find your salvation, because at the moment, if you are going to keep yourself bound quite tightly within these swords, your work is going to suffer. Your peace of mind is going to suffer. What have I got here? Two of Cups, partnerships, a soulmate card. What about Virgo and partnerships? Ace of Wands. Some sort of new beginning. This could be exiting one situation and finding a fiery energy to move forward with, and it all happens very, very quickly. The moon, new moon, 4th of May, new moon in Taurus, if we are to think that this is perhaps one of the most spiritually inclined new moons, there is a hell of a lot of manifestation that can take place. I've got the sun and the moon again for you Virgos. This is that contemplation. You've got to find the distinct differences in a situation that you're in at the moment. Where it is that you are and what it is that you want. There is a situation that you will be getting away from. You will be moving away from. And where there are things that are still hidden, things that are not quite showing up right now, the High Priestess around the time of the new moon, the Taurus new moon, will... I'm going to go for these. Okay. The Taurus new moon highlights some sort of heartache, some sort of third-party situation. Doesn't necessarily need to be a third-party situation, but it can be some sort of previous hurts, heartaches, etc. It will highlight this issue. What did we have after that? I had here, I'm just going to go with the way they are, the World card. Coming full circle, deciding that whatever you need is within you and that you are already well equipped enough to A, get over this. Here's that fire sign energy again, and I've got Queen of Swords. This could be the energies that you are encompassing within yourself. This could be the energies that you find yourself coming across. Queen of Swords, very much detached, cold, ruthless energy. And I've got fire sign energy as well. Could it be that some sort of new passion is igniting between the two? Page of Swords, some sort of message coming through. Ace of Swords in regards to having to just sort of cut out stuff and moving forward in a new direction. I was pulling The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein for everybody else. I quite like this deck. It's very simple. Let's pull some clarifiers for Virgo. Very spiritually inclined full moon for you, Virgo. Moving away. I think moving away from codependency. Relationships that are just monotonous and just very mundane. Just more burdensome and problematic than actually fun and adventurous, and I don't think you're seeing any reason or any... I think your higher calling... I think that your internal guidance is even saying to you, like, snap out of this. There is a lot that needs to, like, be addressed and called what it is. And if it is in terms of codependencies, you need to figure out a way to unstuck yourself to codependent situations. Something has come full circle. And if it is in regards to a heartache, there is a new beginning. And it is with a fated soulmate. I'm seeing fire energy here, a bit of air energy here. You get away from one thing and find yourself right in another, Virgo. Now, either this can be with your existing partner or this can be a new person coming in. Either way, there is very much the end of a cycle taking place. Something's come full circle. And it really says here, go and seek happiness. Go and seek the sun. Could be a Leo. Or even a Gemini. I think this might even have Gemini associations. Take that risk. Jump off the cliff. Not literally, figuratively. And accept that there are hurts and heartaches. And yes, you can push yourself into work. I always suggest that Virgo throws themselves into work. Because that is the only sort of language that Virgo really gets to transmute all of that frustration energy. And, you know, Virgos feel better by achieving more. Oh, there's quite a few cards here, Virgo. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So fear. This is very much fear, isn't it? These cards all represent that fear. Fear of taking the initiative, fear of taking the leap, fear of dropping the wands and like putting down the swords. Letting go of all that is mundane and just basic. It's holding on to things that are just average. There's nothing special. There's nothing in here that is worth all this effort. You're given 2 ace cards. This is like cutting shit off and having a very fiery new start, Virgo. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So this new moon, I would suggest doing some light work. Fear is such a big concept. It's almost disabling. See where it is that you can get a better grip of your fear or whatever it is that you're fearful of. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Oh my God, yes. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to light. It is so time to drop the burdens. It is so time to cut the fucking crap, Virgo. If you are going to jump into quicksand, you are going to get sucked into the mud. It is time, Virgo, to cut your losses and move forward into a spiritual upgrade. Really, a spiritual upgrade. And I think once you cut whatever bullshit this is, or whoever's extra swords these are, once you can leave that person to their drama, you are then freed up to go and pursue happier days. And the minute you decide to leave it, this opportunity just rocks up. It just shows up, Virgo. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst the discomfort. Darkness is such a fantastic place to start looking for light. And I think if you can use Taurus season to really accept, with Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, just accept and make peace with adapting to the things that are changing around you. I choose love no matter what, and always maintain that this is who you are, Virgo. This is the essence, I think, of this season. I've always trusted the direction and known I'm being guided. Fear. You're not going to feel this. You're not going to trust this if you're living in a state of fear. I surrender to a power greater than me. Hierophant card. Virgo. Work on your fear. Work on your trust. And I guess the real key message is having that Hierophant-like surrender. You know, putting your faith in something that is outside of yourself and giving it to the universe. And we've been going on about this. And if you are ready to surrender the burdens and accept that these swords may not necessarily just be yours, so they're not necessarily just your burdens to bear, Virgo, pull them out and put them away. Something's got to come full circle. And I see here King and Queen of Swords. This could be... Oh, and I have the Queen of Cups. La la la. Water sign, earth sign, fire sign. No, sorry. Water sign, air sign, fire sign energy. Moving away from crap in the darkness of not knowing. But learning to then trust yourself again once you have put down all of these ratchet, mundane, good for nothing worries and woes. Cut out whoever you need to cut out at this point, Virgo. I think it's so clear to cut it out. Surrender. Work on your fear. Accept that whatever good you put out will always come back, and whatever bad somebody does to you just means they're surrendering their good. So live within that, Virgo. Always live within that. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. Live within the good of knowing that if you put good and love out there, it is only exclusively going to come back as good and love. And that needs to be our highest motivations, regardless of anything. Fear can very often make us see things in a way that isn't necessarily like true to how they are. Intuition and suspicion, I think, is a good time for you guys to do a little bit of meditation and self-work with. Trust, surrender to a power greater than you. Know that you are being divinely guided. You are very much in a process of some sort of spiritual journey that is requiring you to cut out a lot of things that are keeping you in a very base frequency. The Fool. Take that leap, live in love, and go and find the deeper meaning, personal growth through this discomfort. I think it's time, Virgo. It's not right. It's not fair for anyone to keep you here. So move. Take the action, Virgo. Take the initiative. Get away from tricksters, backstabbers, even if that means letting go of shit from the past. Like, heal yourself from now. Move forward with confidence and grace. This month, this season, promises you so much spiritual development, an opportunity, a genuine, sincere opportunity at love, and it gives you the chance to come out of things that are not really working for you at all, Virgo. Things will come full circle, and they will open new doors to you. You will find yourself in new situations once you've released the old. So let go of whatever didn't work for you. Let it go, Virgo. Thank you for joining me. I will catch you guys again soon.